Yesterday, as we began to talk about, staying away from that evil path, staying away from the path of the ways of this world. In fact, the Bible goes on to tell us, it says, and do not proceed in the way of evil men. Do not proceed in the way of evil men. In fact, avoid them, have nothing to do with them whatsoever. It goes on to tell us why, beginning in verse 16, it says, for they cannot sleep unless they do evil, and they are robbed of sleep unless they make someone stumble. So at night, they're just laying awake in bed at night. They can't even sleep because, they're conniving in their mind, and it's just going over and over and over again in their mind of, how they can make their evil plans work. How can they make somebody stumble? How can they make somebody fall? How can they trip somebody up? And so it's on them so heavily that they can't even sleep because their mind is so warped with evil. And so therefore we just avoid them, and we have absolutely nothing to do with them. Verse 17 goes on and says, for they eat the bread of wickedness and they drink the wine of violence. So they eat the bread of wickedness and they drink the wine of violence. So it's even food to them. It's even drink to them. It's sleep to them. It's everything that they are. The wickedness and the violence and the wanting the people around them to stumble and fall. And so they don't mind stepping on somebody and squashing somebody if they think that they could get ahead just a little bit. And the Bible is telling us plainly here, avoid these people. Don't have anything to do with these people. Should we share the gospel with them? Absolutely. And the reason why we should share the gospel with them, because their mind is so totally corrupted by evil. The only thing that's going to penetrate them, the only thing that is going to melt that heart of stone is the gospel message of Jesus Christ. That's why they are so saturated in evil, is because they're not of God, they're of their father, the devil, and they're pursuing the ways of their father, the devil. So we avoid these men. Yes, we share the gospel with them. Yes, we share the love of Jesus with them, absolutely. But we're not going to hang out with them. We're not going to buddy up with them, because guess what? Their ways are going to rub off on you. But not only are their ways going to rub off on you, they will squash you at the drop of a pin as soon as they get the opportunity. If they think they could get the upper hand on you, they don't care about you in any way, shape, or form. I used to do jail ministry, and I did it for many years. I'd tell the folks in jail, I said, look, those folks on the outside says your friend, they're your friends. They're not coming into this jail visiting you. They're not writing you letters. They're not, sending you supplies. They're not doing anything for you. But as soon as you get out, they're going to say, hey, buddy, where you been? But it's not because they care about you. It's because they want to know how they could use you, to step on you. Those who do care about you are going to be there for you through thick and thin. And so when we begin to think about this, on the flip side of that coin, who do we need to surround ourselves with? Men and women of God. Because they will lift us up. They will encourage us. They will motivate us. They will bring us where we need to be. Whereas those wicked people of this world will crush us and step on us. A righteous man or woman of God is willing to sacrifice himself for you and for your benefit, because they love Jesus and they love you. And Jesus gave himself up as the ultimate sacrifice for you. Laid down his very life to where if you place your faith and your trust in him, you'll have everlasting life. That's true love. That one would lay down his life for another.